33 seconds remaining. Verhaeghe carrying. Verhaeghe pestered by Marner. In behind, it's Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk out high. Jones scores! On the power play, Florida's on the board.
And Seth Jones will have room to shoot it. Reinhart spins, becomes the screen. A sharp Panthers team tonight.
I heard Mark Messier saying sleepy was the word he used for the Panthers and their play. Centered by Liddell, score! Eetu Luostarinen, right on cue, makes it a 2-goal game.
Marchand loses the puck and Lundell spins off the check nicely. Lawton gets...
And he'll be a guy with some experience, 3-3 record this year. Lundell with a shot, short side off the side of the net to the left of Wall. Retrieved by Marchand. Schmidt moves it along. Here's a shot. Score! Uvis Balinskis makes it a 1-goal game.
And he goes, no, I'm going to pass it out wide to Balinskis. It's not a good...
A keep along the line. Here is Seth Jones for Reinhart. Shot. Got a piece of Bennett. Verhaeghe around toward Tkachuk. Carlo intercepted. Barkov fights. Bennett shoots. They score! 1-goal game again.
He's standing right here. Oh, he shoots it. It ramps off of Carlo's stick.
No update on his timeline, but his locker was removed from the room for now, and Matt Murray is the backup.
All right, Emily, great stuff. We hope for the best for Anthony Stolarz. Here's a shot. Score! Sasha Barkov on the power play for Florida.
Here it's captain Sasha Barkov, but it's a huge face-off win. That's the biggest key to this goal. Sasha Barkov wins that cleanly all the way back to Seth Jones. Watch him here, and then he gets in his position. It's on his onside, so it's not a one-time situation. And then Seth Jones will walk a little bit. Usually you see Reinhart or Matthew Tkachuk in front of Joseph Wall, so that's a straight-on shot, no screen.
Yeah, you heard Matthew Tkachuk say that to Emily, that he felt like they did start on time after they were late, in the words of their head coach Paul Maurice in game 1 at the outset. Eetu Luostarinen for Lundell. Marchand, score! 15 seconds into the second.
What their calling card is. They go to work, they win the 50-50 battles. It's down low, it's along the walls. You see Brad Marchand starts it, a little extra getting under their skin, and then he goes to the net and he's able to bury it for Joseph Wall. But all three guys for the Florida Panthers on this third line contribute.
It's centering the fourth line now for the Leafs. Lundell fired in. Marchand braced for contact. Centered by Lundell toward Luostarinen. Ekblad toward the net. Score! Anton Lundell ties this game at 3.
It's a simple dump in. This is what Florida loves to do. This is how they scored that early goal in the second period too, is their work along the walls. Put the puck in. You got Ekblad coming down the wall. Again, can't emphasize enough the importance of somebody like him coming back into the lineup, his confidence in his gap, the way he's able to defend with his offense, and then he puts the puck.
Evan Rodriguez, a Toronto native, will dump it back in. Morgan Riley to the wall. Brandon Carlo takes a hit. It's loose. Barkov. He scores! What a goal! Leadership from the captain and an answer from Sasha Barkov.
When you take the puck to the net,
Riley. Contact, support, and watch. Barkov's going to go to the front, and it goes in off of Morgan Riley past Joseph Wall. You take it to the blue paint, Sheriff, good things are going to happen, and Florida is rewarded after the physical play. And then Riley, unfortunately for him and the Leafs, chipping into the back of the net.
Oh, what a heads-up play by Reinhart. Looked like Barkov got tripped up as he's heading and couldn't get that shot away. But you mentioned just put it in that danger.
Below the faceoff, that's to get to that traffic area in front of the net. Mitch Marner and William Nylander get the helpers on the goal by John Tavares, his 5th of the postseason and his 2nd tonight. Rodriguez with a shot, stopped by Wall, and a goal-saving play at the goal line. Carlo going down. We'll take a look at this again, I'm sure.
Looking at the screens.
Carlo played that puck with a broken stick. Watch what happens here. Carlo's got the stick right in the slot. Look at it. He loses it, and he goes and plays this puck. That's a penalty. That's a penalty.
Yeah, they're going to gather and talk about it.
I mean, TJ Luxmore's got unbelievable positioning there. It's just a reactionary play. You got your stick, and all of a sudden, the stick becomes very light.
But did that puck continue in across the line
I couldn't
after?
tell there.
It's tough to tell. Watch. It's going to come out, and then there's Reinhart who pushes it, and there's momentum. You can see where Wall's covering it. Everybody kind of got pushed behind the line.
Shoved a bit by Ekblad. Shoulder on shoulder, Kachuk. And Benoit.
For the defense for Florida, really getting confident here.
Here's Bennett. Right in, out in front, they score! Carter Verhaeghe! On the receiving end of a beautiful pass. We're tied.
Going to make contact on Benoit, but there's the play. And then two guys go in as Tavares comes in. A great little play kicking it out. And how about the patience of Bennett awaiting the slide and the pass to Verhaeghe. Great awareness, and the Panthers tie this 1-3.
63 seconds later, this happens. A beautiful pass by Sam Bennett.
Right in between the goaltender.
Schmidt moves the puck. Gadjevich will go for the front. It's carried by Nosek. A shot. They score! It pinballs home. Tomas Nosek leads the rush. Gadjevich for the front.
Themselves a outstanding second period. The turnover by Marner. Net drive. Quick little shot out, and Nosek just gets the puck to the net. But Gadjevich goes hard, and a simple that puck changed direction. And a difficult stop here for Woll. And Florida is gets on the board again here. 3 straight goals in the second period. They lead by 1.
Kulikov again. Up top. Marchand. His shot tipped. It's in! Brad Marchand wins it in overtime.
A long shift for a couple of the Leafs forwards. What is that, the 4th goal that's bounced, pinballed somehow, some way?
Throw it to the net, right
In
off.
the back of the net. Looked like maybe it went off of Riley. But just outstanding work by the Panthers. And then getting people to the front of the net. See if they make any plays from the goal line out. Give Toronto a different look.
Set play. Kachuk, Verhaeghe. Jones hammers it. Shielded by Wall. A chance, they score! It's Carter Verhaeghe on the back door. And Florida breaks the ice.
What a tremendous pass here by Matthew Kachuk to Carter Verhaeghe. The 5-on-3, and then there's the quick pass. Jake McCabe knows this puck is coming in front of the net, and he just misses it, and no chance for Woll.
A quick puck movement by Kachuk. That makes the whole play. Doesn't allow Toronto to react in time.
Stick handle away from Kachuk. Good gap by Ekblad. Bennett with Verhaeghe. Bennett drags it, moves it. He scores! What a goal! Sam Bennett brings the house down. 2-0, Florida.
And it's a a turnover, trying to move this at the blue line, and then Bennett, as the turnover goes, quick transition, and the patience. And so you talked about the pump fake on Wall, who's so aggressive. Well, Sam Bennett does exactly that as he outweights it, but it starts with a great play, holding their own blue line, and then back the other way, as the Panthers able to extend their lead. Oh, great patience as Bennett outweights everybody. Verhaeghe draws 2 to...
Barkov for Jones, ahead for Boqvist with some room. Boqvist had it knocked down by Woll, long rebound, batted out of the air by Reinhart, and a good stop by Woll on a rebound for Boqvist. Woll sharp again as he was in game 4. Passing down low, Reinhart, they score! Aaron Ekblad makes it 1-0 Florida. 29-7 in favor of Florida.
There's the turnover by Matthews. And as the puck is swatted towards the net, Riley has a chance to clear it. He turns it over too. Reinhart just leans it back for Ekblad. If I punch him in the mouth, you're not going to give me a penalty, right?
Puck was batted out of the air by Benoit, but wound up with Verhaeghe. Now Tkachuk played it back to Schmidt. Off it goes. Kulikov, and they score! Florida leads 2-0.
This shot is deflected off of Scott Lawton's stick. Dmitry Kulikov over the elbow of Woll, and the Panthers, who've had a strong 6 minutes.
Ekman Larson poked it along for Marner. Backhand pass didn't click. Forsling quickly to Reinhart with help coming. Out in front for Boqvist, and they score! Jesper Boqvist put on the top line tonight, and he makes it 3-0 Florida.
In the lineup with the injury to Rodriguez, this is a dreadful play by Marner. I mean, a spin around backhand pass up through the middle of the net, up through the middle of the ice. Florida says thank you very much, and then Reinhart waits and waits and waits. It's his second assist tonight, and he puts it right on the tape for Jesper Boqvist. And Boqvist from the goal crease puts it.
After a couple of home wins in the first 2 games of this series, when they were scoring with regularity, won 5-4 and 4-3 in the opening 2 games of this series. Mikkola scores! Another goal from a Florida defenseman, Nico Mikkola, and it's 4-0 Panthers.
Clean look, and Nico Mikkola gets to walk into it.
Won the Cup in 1967. Haven't been in the final since. This is 9 straight years in the playoffs. It's not like they're never even around the postseason. And here's another goal, this one from Greer. Another unlikely goal score. The depth of the Panthers on full display tonight as A.J. Greer makes it 5-0.
Alley running that have scored in this playoffs. The face-off win by Noshik. Greer gets... Murray rose to prominence in Pittsburgh. Oh, what a shot.
Helped him win a Stanley Cup at age 22, and Marc-Andre Fleury got injured. The rout continues.
To Sam Bennett, and Bennett, who scored a beauty in game 4 to put that one away.
Marner back out to the point. Stopped by Carlo, did not get through. Barkov clears the zone to Rodriguez. And now Seth Jones moving in, shoots, scores! 1-0 Panthers as Seth Jones beats Joseph Woll.
Shooter for the goaltender, and the defenseman throws it far side.
Well, there's the activity of the Florida defense. We showed it defensively. Now it's offensively. Jones getting underneath that play. Being an...
Now Marchand. Marchand shoots, saved by Woll. Rebound comes out. Waddell around for Marchand, and now Mikkola.
Marchand's been all over it his last couple of shifts.
Saved by Woll. Score! 2-0 Florida. What a shift for Brad Marchand and the Panthers. And the Florida Panthers have taken a 2-0 lead as Lundell backed it home.
But getting pucks to the net, people there, big rebound out in front of the net and no chance.
Skated ahead by Tavares. Up the boards. Cut off by Jones. Panthers stay onside. Here's Greer. Kicked out by Woll. Greer slides it across. Score! Gadjevich makes it 3-0 Florida.
I wouldn't be opposed to it either, Edzo.
Could this be his final game as a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs? Unrestricted free agent Mitch Marner. Score! Marchand, the shot deflected in by Luostarinen. It is now 4-1 Florida. 47 seconds after the dummy goal.
Well, there's Marchand again. Just gets his puck into an area. The goal scorer gets support from Lundell, and then the simple play from Marchand. Luostarinen just goes to the net. And this is where you just got to have soft hands. You're opening up the stick blade to get a little bit of elevation. And it's just a subtle little touch. Just
Chris, it's not like they sit back and defend. I think that's probably the most evident thing of this game is they continue to be aggressive. Scores!
And they continue to score.
Oh, boy.
Sam Reinhart. And it's a 4-goal lead with just over 10 minutes to go.
And past McCabe. Tavares not able to get that Barkov, and it's just the speed of Reinhart. 2 quick strides.
Luostarinen and Jarnkrok. Pacioretty sends the puck back out. Ekman Larsson pokes at it. Now it's Marchand. Sends it down into the empty net. An exclamation point off the stick of Marchand. His 3rd point tonight. As he will go 5-0 in Game 7s against the Toronto Maple Leafs.